Hello, my name is Lindsey Jackson, and this is my video assignment for Introduction to Sociology, Deviance and Crime assignment. First, I'd like to explain to you what is crime and what is deviance. As defined by dictionary.com, crime is an action or omission that constitutes an offense that may be prosecuted by the state and is punishable by law, i.e. illegal activities, an action or activity that is considered illegal. What is deviance? The fact or states of departing from usual and accepted standards, especially social and sexual behavior. Informal violations of social norms. Deviance can be crime, but it is a formal type of crime. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and explain to you what informal and formal crime are, formal and informal deviance are. And I'm going to do this by using the article that was provided for us in the lesson. So, formal deviance is a crime or an act of deviance that is punishable by law. This could be rape, child abuse, smoking in public, murder, robbing a bank, and there's more. But let's go ahead and explain informal deviance. Informal deviance is an act of behavior that goes against social norms, but it's not punishable by law. So that is, farting, belching, picking your nose in public, tattoos, body piercings, just things that people in normal society don't consider as a social norm. I also used an article from differencebetween.com, which described the difference between crime and deviance. So deviance is a violation of social norms, whereas crime is the violation of laws of land. The agents of control for deviance and societal pressure and fear of gods, where agents of control for crime are police and jurisdiction. Society has no concave power to deal with deviance, but governments have the power of punishment to tackle crime. Deviance can be criminal or non-criminal, but crime is always criminal in nature. Many behaviors that were crimes earlier have today become deviant behaviors. Violation of law makes deviance a crime. Deviance is not considered as severe as crime. Now, you did ask me to analyze crime from each of the three major sociological perspectives: functionalism, conflict theory, and symbolic interaction. So, for an example here, we are going to use texting while driving. So, functionalism, they look at deviance as a positive. If the situation didn't happen, they wouldn't have functionalism or a reason to create awareness for it. So, if I was texting away while I was driving and I ran into a tree or I hit somebody, they would then create awareness saying that texting while driving is very dangerous. Now, from the conflict perspective, which would threaten the interest of the wealthy, let's say that I'm driving along, I get a text, ding ding, and I decide I'm going to text back while I'm driving. And I run into another car. But that other person in that car also ran a red light, putting us both in the wrong. But this would mean that the wealthy decides who is at fault, me or that person. But we were both at fault. Now, using symbolic interactionism, I would say that I learned the deviance of texting while driving from influence. They say with symbolic interactionism, you are influenced to do the deviance that you are doing. So let's say my friend and I were driving around and I saw her text while she was driving. That influenced me to text while I was driving. Symbolic interactionism. All right. And then, last but certainly not least, identify the theory you feel best explains the causes of crime today. Symbolic interactionism. You have a lot of people who say they did the crime because of a video game or a movie that they watched. Therefore, they were influenced by that video game or that movie to do that crime. Well, I was playing Grand Theft Auto and I robbed a bank in Grand Theft Auto, and so I was influenced to go out in real life and rob a bank. That is the cause of our crimes today. I do want to thank you so much for taking your time to watch my video, and I hope you have a wonderful day.